This is the Roddy Red Zone, home to the Big Reds!
And this is the Extra Point Playoff Edition!
State Champs Extra Point is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. Extra Point is powered by the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Michigan Student Aid, Michigan's go-to resource for student financial aid. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Diversified Members Credit Union. Proud to support Michigan youth sports because we believe in you. And Sneth Camp Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Come visit Telegraph Road's newest Dodge and Ram truck dealer serving Detroit. We want to welcome you to Clinton Township Chippewa Valley High School. It is round 2 of the football playoffs. Danielle and I both fired up for the final episode of State Champs Extra Point. We're presented by Lawrence Technological University, powered by the MHSAA. We have got a great show ahead.
There is no doubt about that. For the next 30 minutes, we've got nothing but intense district championship highlights. We've got at least 13 games for you, including the one right here between the Big Reds and Macomb, Dakota. We'll head to Flushing for our Coach of the Week, and then Scott Bernstein will join Lauren for some Mr. Football talk.
To put it bluntly, it's put up or shut up, win or go home. Which teams are now planning for their postseason banquets and which team are booking rooms for regionals? Let's find out. We start the opening drive with the Division II district finale. Warren De La Salle traveling up I-94 East to face off against Port Huron Northern. De La Salle, the reigning Catholic League champs after dethroning Detroit CC, one of their best teams in years. The junior Evan Valancourt in for the 6-yard touchdown, pilots up a quick 7-0. Head coach Mike Giannoni's offense and defense working like a well-oiled machine. More first-half fireworks, 6'6" senior quarterback Luke Fromm finding time and finding Jeffrey Bianchini. The pilots opened up a 28-zip advantage in the second. All De La Salle dominance in this one. The junior Nolan Schultz gets the handoff. He scores. Warren De La Salle shuts out Port Huron Northern 50-0. First district crown since 2014. They'll face Oak Park in the regional final. We head to Division 5 on the west side of the state. Muskegon Oak Ridge at home to take on the Grant Tigers. First time we've ever had Grant on the program. Oak Ridge in blue came in at 8-2. Struck in the first quarter. Alex Shoup will score to give the Eagles a 7-0 lead. More from Oak Ridge in the first half. Coleman Wall on the QB keeper. Down the sideline. He won't be stopped before hitting pay dirt. It was a 17-point lead. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. Eagles facing a 3rd and 22. Wall drops back, dumps to Leroy Quinn. The sophomore does the rest. 59 yards to the house. Muskegon Oak Ridge led 31-0 at intermission. More of the same in the third. Wall to Spencer Spears for the score. Oak Ridge advances to the D5 regional final 38-7.
I'm Sean Beligian, and we go to Division 7 as new Lothrop was hosting the defending state champs, Pewamo, Westphalia. We picked things up in the first, game tied 7-7. PW trying for the halfback option pass, but it gets picked off by Dylan Shadick, and he takes it in for the 31-yard score to give the Hornets the lead. But this one heads into halftime tied at 14 apiece. After the half, it was all Pewamo on this night. Jimmy Lehman dumps it off to Cameron Worth, and the junior goes on in for the 35-yard score to put the Pirates up 28-14. They would add more in the third, going for it on 4th and 15. Lehman gets it to Braden Plate for the 30-yard score, and they go on to win its 7th straight district title, 35-14 the final. I'm Sean Belegian, and it's time once again for our Coach of the Week presented by Lawrence Tech Football. Our selection this week hails from Flushing, Coach Robert Oginski. Coach Oginski is in his 6th year as head man at Flushing and knows what the team means to the community and what they mean to him.
I've always had really strong support from parents. The players have been incredibly well to work with and very motivated. It's been nice, very nice.
In the offseason, the seniors got together and came up with the team mantra for 2017, one that fits football, class, and life.
Whatever is asked of us, we will. In the game of football, will we get the first down? Yes, we will. Are you going to get a touchdown? Yes, we will. Are you going to be to practice on time? We will.
Well, the team is having fun, the community is having fun, and as for Coach, he is loving his job as head coach of the Flushing Raiders.
Where I might not have the best day during the workday, but I get out on the field with the team and the coaches, and I'm at peace. That is a great, great place to be, and it makes me happy to be there every single day.
Hi, I'm Jeff Divendeck, head football coach at Lawrence Tech University, here at the home of the Raiders to present Coach Oginski, LTU's Coach of the Week Award.
For more information on the Lawrence Tech football team, head on over to LTUathletics.com. I'm Sean Belegian for Extra Point.
If you love high school football like we love high school football, you've got to tune into the State Champs Scoreboard Show on 97.1 The Ticket. It's your chance to sound off on the games that you were at. Lauren Plant, Tom Markowski, and Scott Bernstein answer the phones. They are there talking about recruiting. They're there talking about Mr. Football and so much more. It's on 97.1 The Ticket every Friday night from 10:30 to midnight. You can also catch it on Facebook Live or MHSAAnetwork.com. Stay with us. We've got a ton more football highlights coming your way.
I want to be a dermatologist, and though a lot of universities tried to recruit me for basketball, Lawrence Tech had the science curriculum that I wanted. LTU's Southfield campus is a great place to learn, and the classes are small enough that I don't have to wait for office hours to talk to my professors. They're usually right by my side, challenging me and guiding me toward a successful future. Lawrence Tech. Possible is everything.
Hey fellas, these Howie's specials with Cajun crust must be yours. So, where's the game?
There's no game.
Hungry Howie's, how may I help you? Yeah, I can't.
These guys again? Well, at least they don't have an air horn.
Flavor fanatics love us because we make our dough fresh daily and have meal deals for any budget.
Hungry? Howie's!
Flavor fanatics welcome.
There's an old saying, you can never have too many officials. The age of the average official is 52 and getting older all the time. We're constantly recruiting new people, younger people to join us. After you register with the MHSAA, look on the website to find an officials association near you. They'll put you in a position to succeed as an official. We all learned a lot from high school sports, and officiating is a great way to give back to the game. There's help wanted, just whistle.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Sean back at you for the second quarter. In Division 8 now, the Petersburg Summerfield Bulldogs look to win the district title on the road against the unbeaten Ottawa Lake Whiteford Bobcats, who have won the past 4 meetings between these schools. Bulldogs use up half of the first quarter for their opening drive. Chris Butcher uses his legs and pounds his way in from a yard out. Ball comes out, but he already crossed the plane. Summerfield starts off 6-0. We skip ahead to the late second quarter. Bulldogs now up 14-8. Thomas Eitner rolls out of the pocket, looks deep, and has an open Braden Clark Gilmore for 43 yards. He slides in the mud for the score, and that puts Whiteford up 16-14 heading into the break. To the third quarter, Bobcats extend their lead to 22-14. Dogs go back to Butcher. He finds a hole, gets to the sidelines, and he is gone. 63 yards to get Summerfield back within 2. Butcher finishes the night 218 yards and 3 scores. Summerfield would come no closer, however. Moments later, Zach Burtz gets through the trenches and outruns everybody for 37 yards. Bobcats had 268 yards total rushing, and they never looked back. Whiteford takes home the win, 36-20, the final score. Over to the 8-player league regional championship where the Eagles from Deckerville would take on the Orioles of Morris High School. Deckerville would start with the ball and waste no time as junior Cruz Ibarra takes the toss and burns down the sideline 50 yards out for the first score of the game. Eagles up 8-0. Later in the first, Morris down 16-0, pinned deep on their own 1-yard line. Snap is too high for quarterback Hunter Nowak, and Deckerville recovers for a defensive touchdown. They now lead 24-0. In the second now, the give again is to Ibarra, who makes a few defenders miss and walks into the end zone for his 4th score of the night. The Eagles, with a dominating performance, they shut out the Morris Orioles 38-0 and are the new 8-player league regional champions.
I'm Ashley St. Louis from the west side, and first up, we've got Kent City battling Montague. Both teams score a ton and don't give up much, so something's got to give. First quarter, already 3-zip Montague, and the handoff goes to Bryce Stark. He finds some room, makes a nice cut at the end, and he's gone. It's 10-0 Wildcats early. Second quarter, more Montague. This time they go to the air. Pass to Jacob Jansek is good for the touchdown. Makes it a 17-zip lead. Later in the second, it's 17-7 Wildcats when quarterback Sebastian Archer keeps it himself and gets it in for the score. It was 24-7 Montague at that point, and the Wildcats are the district champs with a 37-13 final. Next up, it's Kalamazoo United taking on West Catholic. Both teams have lit up the scoreboard this season. United averaging over 34 points a game, West over 40. First quarter, West Catholic's Gaetano Valloni finds Nick Dorado in the end zone. Falcons up 7-0 early on. 30 seconds into the second quarter, they add on another. This time, Valloni faking the handoff and taking it himself. 12 yards for the touchdown is 14-0 West Catholic. And right before the half, the Falcons would add one more. Connor Bolthouse coming across your screen into the end zone. Falcons continue their journey to Ford Field with a 42-0 victory. For Extra Point, I'm Ashley St. Louis.
I'm Alan True from Scout with this week's State Champs Recruit Report presented by Michigan Student Aid. The Iowa State Cyclones are coming off a big win over number 4 TCU, and the Cyclones have recruited the state of Michigan hard under head coach Matt Campbell. That has continued in the 2019 class where the Cyclones just offered Chippewa Valley linebacker Marcel Lewis. That is the 3rd offer for Lewis, but he's hearing from a number of other programs close to home, including the Michigan State Spartans. Speaking of top linebackers in the 2019 class, Muskegon Mona Shore's Jacob Wahlberg is now up to 6 offers as the Pittsburgh Panthers offered Wahlberg following his visit to the Steel City. Wahlberg can play on either side of the ball, but a lot of coaches, including the Panthers, like him on the defensive side where he is athletic and physical. Another linebacker picking up offers is Detroit Kings' Rich Miller, a player their coaching staff raves about. He's having a great season for the Crusaders, and Syracuse just became his first offer. Finally, a new commitment happened as Belleville defensive tackle Cameron Harrod committed to the Fair State Bulldogs. 6'3", 260 pounds with disruptive qualities on the inside, he's an excellent pickup for Tony Anise and the Bulldogs. That was this week's State Champs Recruit Report presented by Michigan Student Aid. I'm Alan True.
Michigan Student Aid, Michigan's go-to resource for student financial aid. Go to michigan.gov/MIStudentAid for more information.
There are only 2.5 more weeks left to vote in our Hungry Howie's Mr. Football race. The voting will close on Monday, November 20th at noon, and we'll announce our top 4 on November 26th on our State Champs episode from Ford Field. And then we'll crown our champion on the final State Champs episode of the year on December 3rd. Go to statechampsnetwork.com right now to cast your vote. The player with the most votes automatically gets into the Final Four, so it's very important that you go and get your votes in. Don't go anywhere. Extra Point will be right back.
SnapCamp is Metro Detroit's original Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer, and we're still making the best deals every day.
During the Black Friday sales event, lease a Ram Crew Cab 4x4 as low as $89 a month, or a 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee for just $249.
Sales service and a superior buying experience. That's SnapCamp on Telegraph Road in Redford.
SnapCamp, Metro Detroit's original. SnapCamp, SnapCamp.
Sports give so many opportunities to kids. It gives them an opportunity to see where they fit within a team, persevere, understanding how to work with different personalities. Those are the lessons that will make you a successful adult. As a mom, you have to have an understanding of what concussions are.
Concussions are things that are treatable. If we take care of athletes, they will be able to develop and have a long, happy, healthy life.
At Diversified Members Credit Union, we serve the entire state of Michigan. With over 30,000 fee-free ATMs, we're with you wherever you go. To buy that new car, to take that dream vacation, to build that living room you've always wanted. Find out why so many people are choosing to own their own money by switching to a credit union. Apply today and become a member of the official credit union of the Detroit Lions. Visit us or click on dmcu.com.
Hey, it's my student aid. Okay, let's go. Time to go to college. How can I get started? Want to gain more knowledge, but I can't pay out of pocket. Call my student aid today and we can get you on the way. If you really want it, all you gotta do is make a way. Looking for a scholarship, you trying to land some grants? Visit my student aid and we can help with that. My student aid has the knowledge and tools to make college accessible, affordable for you.
Welcome back to the final episode of State Champs Extra Point. However, this segment is going nowhere. Mr. Football is moving back to its original home, State Champs, Sundays at 9, so you can check it there. This week, we've got Scott Bernstein filling in for Tom Markowski. And Scott, what we want to do is, even though the results are already in for week 2, we want to find out how did our Mr. Football candidates do in the first week of the playoffs.
Well, we had some real primetime performances. As you know, getting into this time of the year, this is when Mr. Football can be won or lost. So starting in Metro Detroit, Waterford Mott, the dark horse candidate, David McCollum, over 300 yards combined, yardage from scrimmage, 2 touchdowns. Mott wins 33-0 over Troy. Going over to Farmington Hills, Harrison, future Notre Dame Fighting Irish outside linebacker Ovi Agofu looked great on both sides of the ball, 10 tackles from his linebacker spot and caught a touchdown. Moving over to the west side of the state, we had 2 quarterbacks that just looked sensational in the first round of the playoffs. Muskegon Mona Shore's Tristan Robbins rushed for 250 yards, threw 3 touchdown passes. One of the front runners for Mr. Football, Muskegon quarterback Ladarius Jefferson, headed to Central Florida. 3 touchdowns, looked great both throwing the ball and running the ball.
All right, a rarity. All of our top 10 candidates still alive after the first weekend of the playoffs. Were they alive through week 2? Well, you know now, we do not. But the important thing you can do right now is go to our website and vote. StateChampsNetwork.com. The leading vote getter will enter the Final Four when this competition winds down. Right now, let's go to the third quarter.
Sean back here, and we pick it up back in Division I as Canton takes on one of the favorites to make it to Ford Field, the Belleville Tigers. We start in the second with Canton driving up 7-6, and it's Colin Troop punching it in from a yard out. Chiefs go into halftime leading 14-6. Canton looking to increase its lead midway through the third quarter. They fake everyone here. Senior quarterback Connor Engel spots a wide open Noah Brown 25-yard score. Chiefs go up 21-6. Belleville would respond on its next drive. Freshman QB Christian Dew Reed going deep, and he connects with Jalen Williams. He goes on in for the 52-yard score. Tigers down 21-13. Jump ahead to the fourth. Canton up 21-13. Going for it on 4th and goal, and it's Engel finding Luke Jopi for the 4-yard score, and they would hang on to upset Belleville 28-25. They'll face Detroit Catholic Central in the regionals. We head down I-94 as River Rouge goes on the road to take on the Chelsea Bulldogs in a D4 district final. River Rouge gets it going on the opening kickoff. Check out the junior, Duran McKinney, gets the return on the squib kick, takes it 79 yards to the house. That starts a big first quarter as the Panthers lead 14-3 after 1. More from the Panthers in the second. This is the sophomore, DeAndre Bully. He bullies his way in for the 19-yard score. Rouge up 21-3 going into halftime. It would be all River Rouge on this night. McKinney once again around the edge, down the sideline for the 44-yard score as River Rouge goes on to win its 4th district title in a row, 35-10 the final.
I'm Ryan Slocum from the Mid-Michigan area. We'll begin in Division 8 with Saginaw Nouvelle hosting Harbor Beach. pick it up in the second half. NCC up 14-6. James Shelke's having no more of that. He takes it himself 60 yards to the crib. The Pirates end up going up 26-14 in the fourth. But here come the Panthers. Tate Housebeck finds Kenny Quiaba for the 15-yard touch. That makes it 26-21. Nouvelle had it again on 4th and 3. Housebeck to Quiaba again. The Panthers take the lead with 1:25 to play. Coach Mike Boyd says he can't remember a crazier game. Nouvelle wins 27-26, sealed by the interception by Quiaba. On to Division 6, Millington taking on Houghton Lake with a ticket to the regionals on the line. Cardinals up 8 in the first. Action Jackson Shreve slices his way through the defense. Millington up 27-12. Then on the Cards' next possession, it's Shreve again. This time punching it in from a yard away. Millington rolls 55-28 to take home their second straight district crown. For Extra Point, I'm Ryan Slocum.
Applications for the 2018 Detroit Athletic Club Student Athlete of the Year Award are out now. For over 20 years, the DAC has been honoring the top male and female athlete with an award ceremony and even some scholarship money. If you are a senior, a first-team All-State athlete, or projected to be one in your sport, and you're involved with a leadership program and have some community involvement, the DAC wants you to be considered for nomination. Go to dacathleteoftheyear.com and download the application. That's dacathleteoftheyear.com. Highlights from here at Chippewa Valley against Macomb, Dakota are next on Extra Point.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's, Dough Raiser. Your team or school can sell paper pizza certificates that can be redeemed for one medium pizza at participating locations.
Hungry Howie's makes it easy. It's just a little mini pizza box, and we make lots of money, lots of dough.
Go to doughraiser.com to learn more and sign up. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser.
I want a career in robotics and automation, so I chose Lawrence Tech for its first in Michigan robotics engineering program. LTU's brand new STEM complex has a robotics lab where we can design, build, and program robots in a creative atmosphere. And the best thing is, I haven't graduated yet, but I already have a job in my field. I know I made the right choice for my career. Lawrence Tech, possible is everything.
Hey, Sean here once again, and we get the fourth quarter into gear with the Division IV District Final as Grand Rapids Catholic Central takes on Wyoming Kelloggsville. We start in the first quarter, GRCC driving. Senior QB Jack Bowen connects with Nolan Fugate down the right sideline for the 32-yard score. Cougars take a 7-0 lead, and that lead grew to 21 before Kelloggsville comes roaring back. Senior QB Alex Guzman rolling and connects with Javion Wells for the 15-yard score. Rockets now down 21-15. They would add another score with 7 seconds left in the half. Guzman connects with Deontay Dixon for the 10-yard score, and the Rockets lead 22-21 going into the half. But Catholic Central would prevail in this one. It's Fugate once again. This his 6th score on the night from 38 yards out to seal the victory, as Grand Rapids Catholic Central wins 45-34 the final. And finally to Chippewa Valley for a Division I matchup between the Big Reds and the Cougars of Macomb, Dakota. Chippewa Valley was off to the races early. It's junior Tommy Schuster on the keeper, breaks free, takes it down the sideline, and in for the 45-yard score. Big Reds up 7. Still in the first quarter. This time it's junior Javon Kimpson zigzagging his way through the defense, going 92 yards to the house, and Chippewa Valley leads 24-7 as we head into halftime. Now we'll head to some second half action. Dakota not giving up. It's junior quarterback Mark Toko giving the Cougars some life and leaping over the pile to make the score 31-14. But it wouldn't be enough in this one. Here's Kimpson again, taking it in from about 15 yards out for the score, and that would do it in this one. Chippewa Valley gets the win 45-20 and the district title. The Big Reds will face off against Detroit Cass Tech next week in regionals. I'm Sean Belizean for Extra Point. It's time now for the Great Clips Clip of the Week. We go right back to the Division I district final between Chippewa Valley and Dakota. This is Javon Kimpson zigzagging early on, and he's free for the 92-yard score, helping Chippewa Valley advance to the regionals. The Clip of the Week is presented by Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are so thankful to our Fox Sports Detroit family, as this has been the first season that Extra Point has gone statewide, and we couldn't do it without you, the fans. Of course, we owe a lot of it to our sponsors, especially Lawrence Technological University. Why don't you do yourself a favor and honor them by just giving LTU a tour? You can have one of the best college experiences anywhere. Check it out.
And for the rest of football playoffs and for some other sports that are still going on, like girls swimming and volleyball, make sure you tune into State Champs every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. right here on Fox Sports Detroit. And of course, bookmark our website, statechampsnetwork.com. We're always updating it with great content. And lastly, you got to follow us on social media at StateChampsNet on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat.
We owe everything to the fans. We love doing this show, so let's do it again next year.
All right, congratulations to our district champions and good luck at regionals. Maybe we'll see you at Ford Field. Thanks for watching Extra Point.
State Champs Extra Point is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. Extra Point is powered by the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Michigan Student Aid, Michigan's go-to resource for student financial aid. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser, your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Diversified Members Credit Union, proud to support Michigan youth sports because we believe in you. And Sneth Camp Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Come visit Telegraph Road's newest Dodge and Ram truck dealer serving Detroit.